At Long Beach Street Circuit, I know there's an online challenge on the PC. I didn't check on PS4. I'm not that fast. But what I wanted to do was kind of give you. I did run a 119.4, which was at least a clean lap. I'm not very good at this track in these cars, especially. What I wanted to kind of do was go over a couple of things that I noticed, like Sean didn't have any kind of HUD on, and where he could have done that was, see here in the HUD level, which I have highlighted. You can go turn on there the full. I have a driving line on just because I do not know this track at all. Okay, but what and there's something else that I wanted to show was that, oh yeah, edit HUD. Because once you go on, you have a lot of options and you can turn stuff off and on. Now, down here, I'm trying to get it highlighted. Come on, there it is. I don't remember which one it was. That you can turn on and see that shows your push to pass. I could not get my push to pass to work on this track. It uses the same button as either the DRS or maybe it's KERS. But I tried both and I couldn't get it to work on this particular track. I like to have certain things on. Now, see, like the potential for what your lap time is. Yeah, I ran out of fuel right after I crossed the start-finish on lap 6. And I only had 5 laps for the fuel, so obviously I do get good mileage. But yeah, see, you got a lot of choices here. You can turn this stuff off on. You can move it. Let's see if I remember how to move it. Move it is to hold down. Toggle, you turn it off and on. Or different stages. I don't like to have the full thing on. I just like that little box. Potential, I run that just because I do a lot of hot lapping. And current lap. Rearview mirror, I have no idea why I run that, because I don't run with people very often in this game, because, well, except for a few friends, because frankly they're idiots. But I do race against AIs, that's why I use it. Track map, you got your different things going on. But that's basically kind of a quick review of that. On camera on this, especially on the PS4, you really have to have high-speed shake off, world movement 100, G-force 0, no helmet, no depth of helmet. I don't use any of that, just because if you do, you start moving around and the video is really pushed to the limit anyways. With for the PS4 anyways. Yeah, see, I started out with just the stable, and you have a loose and a stable, but then I did my own load, and what I ended up doing was I left the air pressures alone using the alternates. Actually, I would have liked to have had a little more brake pressure. I'm using maximum downforce front and rear. The base stable is like, I think it's 16.5, something like that. But I like the full downforce. You're not going that fast on this track. I did end up not messing with this much, but I did go down to 9-1, and I didn't play with that. I took it down, okay, 4 laps of fuel, and I ran 6, so you can tell I get really good fuel mileage. I am running maximum engine braking. I always do. I don't know. It's kind of funny because when you see the rear differential, you'll see why that makes very little sense. But anyways, I'm running the 4921, but I've moved all these gears, and since this game does not move the separate gears with the final drive, because they're two different subjects. One's a pinion and one is the transmission, so they shouldn't be the same. This I have fuel map on 1. You can take it down. I think I have fuel set up. I don't. As a matter of fact, I don't even think. Oh yeah, I do. No. I don't think I have fuel set up on this game. Now I think about it, I don't have that many buttons with this wheel, and well, I use my keyboard for a lot of the stuff because I have to use it for the steering and the seating and all that good stuff. But see, yeah, I run on my clutch LSD. I left it at 40 and 8, and then I took it from 75 to 90 on the power ramp, and I took it from 45 down to 20. And considering I'm running very little coast ramp, it doesn't have a lot of feedback into the rear, from the transmission to the rear end to the wheels, using the engine braking, which is what that is. So it doesn't make any sense, but it seems to work pretty well. So that's what I do. And yeah, anyways, and then I just ride over it because this game is, well, basically insane. So every track I end up, I know I could name it, but I probably should, but I haven't gotten around to doing that. It's kind of a pain. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a lap around here, try to do a couple laps. Now this this leaving out of the pit, the penalties are so insanely high in this game. You have to really go around that double yellow line there. Now like I said, I did turn it down to 9 to 1, and because of my steering, I was just too late on all my turn-ins with it even at 10 to 1. So we'll take a warm-up lap here, get our out lap out of the way. Yeah, you really got to cut wide on that. And I don't know how, I have no idea how these guys do this, multiple cars, without wrecking on this track. Yes, I am using auto clutch. It's the only way with this car, especially using the paddle shifters, which I don't like to do. Kind of slow down before the start-finish line there. It's not going to help my overall time any. Yeah, I don't have damage turned on because I was racing with some friends the other day and I forgot to turn it back on. Plus in this track, I'd probably break my car the first lap, so Maybe I can make a clean lap here. I do like that higher brake pressure. That seems to help a little bit. I do have it on realistic, so if it's got ABS and traction control, then I'm using ABS and traction control on low. Boy, that's a tight little section there. In a lot of ways, this is a lot like a Monte Carlo, Monaco. This would be the downhill section through the tunnel and missed the turn. Since there's no one on the track, I'll back into the track. Otherwise, I'd have turned around. But yeah, you look at it, the video for PS4, this is not too shabby, you know. And then I'm broadcasting, I'm not even recording. Recording seems to take, if I wanted to upload it, if I upload a 20-minute video, it takes almost 2 hours. But if I just straight broadcast it, it goes immediately, and the video is actually better. I don't understand that. It'll do it in 720. Well, it turns off the internal game recorder, I read, when you go to 720, 60 frames per second. And if you record it and then try and play it, it only records at 30 frames per second. Which really makes no sense considering it takes so much longer to upload. I don't know. One of these days I want to get a video game grabber and then I can do it off my PC, but for right now we're stuck with, I don't know what the wingtip on the front. Well, if I had damage on. Oh, I was looking at my times. Well, here, we'll just reset. Yeah, I know that's not very realistic, but to save time here for a 112 potential, huh? Yeah. I'm not betting on that one, to be honest with you. Sometimes this game gets a little crazy on its potential. Yeah, and then when you get a penalty, you not only lose that lap time, but the next lap time. What is that, you know? Really not getting a very good lap here. Not sure I have enough fuel for another lap. I got 1.6 liters. So the car is nice and light. You know, I'm not even sure where the 10 entrances are. There is. Should be right there somewhere. And we're out of fuel. Okay. Well, anyways, that was what we were, yeah, 112. potential, but as you can see, 119 is about as good as I'm going to get. So anyways, that kind of gives you a little rundown. If I can do better later, I'll try and set up another video. Thanks a lot.